And so right after this, I'm going to be turning to Oliver to talk about it. Are you good with that, Jaybird? Oliver X is going to be sitting right here, closer to me. That's happening right after this first topic. Yeah, in the A block. So we're here, and then we're going to need this 3. We're going to need number 3 here for a 2-shot of him and I. Okay.
This is going to be one of those shows where we just kind of wing it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little dance.
Just one topic today.
So just one topic. Yeah. Here, right here. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you that. Just go ahead and string it up your shirt. I'll take care of his mic. You take care of everything else.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here on my Chromebook doing sword shopping.
There we go.
Need a new sword.
Did you say sword shopping?
There you go.
Yeah, sword.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, got it. I directed it.
Like I'm looking at this katana right now. It's 190 bucks.
So we're gonna do first, whatever we're gonna do normally, like we would.
Metal or
if you want.
plated?
The first topic can be on camera
metal,
4 if you
full
want to do that
time,
too. So
functional.
just stay on camera 4 for the whole thing. Yeah, and then take camera 3.
Yeah, I don't get non-functional swords.
No decorative sword for. Oh, must be.
Yeah, decorative. Let's go with that.
Zombie ready. I mean, you can like do some damage to a zombie.
I do.
Yeah,
no
sure.
plastic.
Zombies. That's totally what it's for. Ooh, collapsible batons. I think I'll get a collapsible baton too.
Got it? So we have 3 minutes, and basically what I say is joining us now here on the News 4 Forum, Oliver X of Reno Tahoe Tonight magazine. Reno Tahoe Tonight.
Yeah. Exactly.
To chat about an upcoming fundraising concert. We got a lot of it, and I'll just kind of chit-chat with you and then say hi.
Yeah.
Hello. And then we'll move on to our first question. Tell us a little bit about Sabrina's Serenade.
Absolutely.
Explain a little bit about her, etc. I've got in here just some notes for us. Silent auction and raffle.
Right.
Monetary donation's always good. 45 seconds, guys.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm going to get rid of this donate
Yeah,
online.
that's mine. Thank you.
And then I'm going to say, all right. And you don't have to give all that information. Let me prompt you on saying, all right, Oliver, give me the who, what, where, and when. Then you go through bodega, nightclub, 7 p.m., midnight. And then if you don't remember, I'll prompt you on. And there's online donations, ucaring.com.
That's it. I love it.
Good?
Good.
Okay.
I'm ready.
And if you get stuck, no worries. I'm gonna lead you along the whole way. So I will.
It's gonna be one of those shows, YouTubers.
Welcome everyone into the News 4 Forum. The show we don't just watch, we're asking you to join in. We're talking about hot stories, trending topics, viral videos, and the next generation of a letter to the editor. Some commentary in there as well. Starting off this morning with a look at what's trending online. Locally, the most read story on mynews4.com is suspect identified in Spark shooting. Police say that Luis Alberto Machado fired off more than 100 shots with different weapons at a Motel 6 yesterday morning. This went on for about 15 minutes. And Machado was taken to the hospital with irregular vital signs. Police say at least 5 cars in the parking lot were damaged. No one, though, amazingly, was injured. Nationally on CNN.com, the most read story this morning is "This is beyond anything we have seen." According to CNN.com, these are the words of Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel talking about the Islamic militant group known as ISIS. Defense officials say that hitting ISIS targets in Iraq simply isn't enough, and that they can't be defeated without targeting their fighters in Syria as well. On FoxNews.com, the most read story this morning is Obama stands alone. Even media are baffled by his deepening isolation. The author of this Fox article says that President Obama has few remaining friends, either in his own party or in the media. He cites 2 pieces that ran in the New York Times this week. The author says this is the result of issues like Obamacare's botched rollout and the VA scandal. Trending on Twitter this morning is hashtag Ice Bucket Challenge. I'm sure you've seen these on your Facebook and otherwise. The viral social media phenomenon is sweeping the nation as people post videos of themselves dumping ice-cold water on their heads and challenging others to do the same. A lot of people here at the stage have been challenged. It's all to raise awareness for ALS, or Lou Gehrig's disease. So far, it has helped to raise $42 million since July 29th. Now on to our Viewer Voice segment, where we ask you, the viewer, to chat with us about some of the trending topics of the day. You can find these topics on our Facebook page at about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we would love to have you live on air with us. All you have to do is have a Google Plus account and circle me, Melissa Carlson, and let me know you're interested. All right, our first and only topic for today, it's a big debate growing in one small Northern Virginia town, focusing on banning witchcraft and fortune-telling. A local tarot card reader was allegedly asked to stop practicing her craft at an antique store in Front Royal, Virginia. There's a law there that bans the magical arts, including fortune-telling. Some are calling this the repeal of the law and asking for that, saying that it's just for entertainment and doesn't introduce any kind of moral corruption. Others say they want the law upheld.
These kinds of businesses do tend to attract, in part, a criminal element. I don't like the idea of my kids walking down Main Street and having possibly criminal people lurking around Main Street.
So we're asking your Google Plus group, what type of people lurk around these kind of areas, and do you think that something like this should be enforced in other cities? Deanna, starting off first with you in Reno, your thoughts about this. What type of people do you think that these type of stores bring into a community?
I'm still confused over like what the person in the package said there. Is like, this brings in the criminal element. Yeah, so do liquor stores, casinos, any number of other businesses, banks. I mean, it's kind of a ridiculous thing to ban this on.
Steve out of Sparks, your thought. Is this one of those old laws, in your opinion? You know, every town's got those weird, strange laws. No chewing gum on Sundays while you walk down with one shoe. You know, those weird ones. Is this one of those laws, or no, there's some merit to it?
I don't know if there's any merit to it, and I agree, or I think that, you know, it's for entertainment, but obviously if there's a law against witchcraft, somebody must believe in it. Okay, so it's kind of like, okay, what do you do there? I don't think that it's going to attract any criminal element. We've got them here in this town, you know, and of course we've got everything else that Deanna just mentioned as well, and I don't see the criminal element here.
Yeah, we got a lot allowed in our state, that's for sure. Glenn, your thoughts on this one?
Well, just up the road from where I live is the famous town of Deadwood, South Dakota. Wild Bill Hickok, Calamity Jane lived there. They now have gambling. It's a gambling town, like a mini Las Vegas, so you can gamble there. But you can't do turd cards or fortune telling. That's still illegal. So get drunk and gamble and lose your money, but don't get drunk and have your fortune told. There's another law that just needs to go.
That's one of those interesting ones. Antonia, what do we have on Facebook?
Okay, well, Shelly says ridiculous. Next, they will be hanging her for witchcraft. Unbelievable. And Travis says, you know what? It's a card game, not magic. I mean, are magicians banned as a form of entertainment?
Kimden, you've got the last word on this. To say anything about that is to say that, well, maybe witchcraft just isn't real, but there are people out there who do believe it's real. And if they're in fact saying, yes, it is a real, witchcraft is real, it works, it happens, then should we consider actually putting that into place?
Sorry, Melissa, I lost you for a moment, but my thought on this story is like my jaw dropped. Criminal element with fortune telling? Like, are we in 1860? Even then, I don't think the criminal element was so lame hanging around fortune tellers. So I think this law is ridiculous. This is just absolute berserk and strange.
All right. Thank you so much, you guys. We appreciate it, and we'd love to hear what you have to say. Of course, you can always post your comments on our Facebook page. All right. Joining us now here in the studio, we have a guest with us, Oliver X of Reno Tahoe Tonight magazine. If you have not checked out that magazine, what are you doing? There's everything that's going on around town and beyond for those who like to head out and enjoy the nightlife and restaurants, etc. Hi, Oliver.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a great event going on around town this weekend, a benefit concert. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it's happening this Saturday at 7 o'clock at Bodega Nightclub and Lounge on 555 East 4th Street, and it's to benefit Sabrina Ostrander, who was recently diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, and she's had a double mastectomy. So friends, community members, and musical members of the community are coming together to do a fundraiser for her.
It's so amazing. Every time something seems to happen in this community, People come together, they raise money. We get together like no other community I've ever been in before.
I love that about Northern Nevada, especially.
Right, and
they take care of our own.
Take care of our own, and it's offering up a great show. A lot of great local bands.
Kate Cotter, Eric Anderson, Athena McIntyre, Lacey Madison. Some of the best music in Reno in Northern Nevada will be there, including Wanders On.
Yeah, and so you get to go there, get some great music, but also there's raffle prizes. There's options for people there as well when it comes to picking up some great items.
Absolutely. They have phenomenal silent auction and raffle gifts. It's going to be incredible. Those raffle prizes can be found on the Facebook page as well.
Yeah, there's a Facebook page, so just look up Sabrina's Serenade to get that, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's talk a little bit, too, about online donations. That's a big part of it. Obviously, this is an event where you can get some great raffle prizes. You can also check out some great local music, but in return, you're asking people to help out if you can. So where can they donate?
They can donate, I think it's at You Caring,
Yeah.
and just search Sabrina's Serenade, and you can donate there. And what's great about this community, too, is we're here to celebrate her life as well. Sabrina's an incredible person, and Athena McIntyre has been instrumental in spearheading this.
Okay, so let's give everybody the who, what, where, and when.
All right, Sabrina's Serenade is happening this Saturday, 7 o'clock at Bodega Nightclub, 555 East 4th Street in downtown Reno, and it's going to be starting at 7 o'clock. I think it's going to be, going till midnight, and it's $10 in advance, $15 at the door.
Great. Yeah. And food as well?
There'll be local food trucks there as well in the surrounding area. So 4th Street's coming along.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of options there for folks who want to come out.
Again, the address for it?
555 East 4th Street.
East 4th Street.
Yeah,
Bodega Nightclub. Check it out. Yeah. Get a lot of options to get some great food, get some great music, some raffle prizes, but also help out a great cause at the same time. Oliver X with Reno Tahoe Tonight Magazine. If you haven't checked it, where can they get the magazine?
You can get it at any one of 200 locations like Soup, Black Hole, Peppermill, GSR.
Pick it up, and check it out. Oliver, thank you so much for being with us. I appreciate it.
Thanks for listening.
All right, well, we're going to be right back with a look at your movie critic Scott Birmingham's latest choice, or maybe he's telling you not to go watch this movie. Stay with us. We're looking at Expendables 3 when we return. And this is your First Listen Friday. Take a listen.
Seriously, it's like, I'm sitting here thinking about all the things that could cause a criminal element. It's like, so at that point, I don't think there should be pretty much any business in the town at all.
That's it. If you're going to call something like that and run a business, our country is based on a free enterprise, so whatever you can, If you don't want to go there, don't.
Well, just last week, there was a guy in a nearby town that drank a Diet Coke and then went and robbed a bank. Therefore, Diet Coke is causing the criminal element to
that makes total sense to me. It's that fake sugar.
Fake sugar will do it all the time.
Yeah. Except no substitutes. Get the real thing, or else you too could be robbing a bank. Absolutely absurd. The things people worry about in this country sometimes. It's like, aren't there enough real concerns we should be having?
Yeah, here's my theory on that. We used to have to get up before sunup and work until after sunset just so we can eat a couple of meals a day. Now we have all this leisure time, and so we think about all of this nonsense.
There you go. Got nothing to do with your spare time.
Naysayer's gonna naysay. All I can do is laugh.
Oh, good Lord, my head's gonna pop off, you guys. Woo-hoo.
Pop off.
There is too much going on these past
Yeah, y'all flying. Ooh, a tactical neck knife. I think I might get that too. Oh, it's only $3.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Friday, which means a lot of you are starting to make those plans. Are you looking to maybe take in a flick this weekend, but you need some suggestions? Well, that's why we bring in movie critic Scott Birmingham to help us out with that. Hi, Scotty.
TGIF to you.
TGIF.
That's a long time coming this week. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Good.
Happy it's Friday.
Right. And usually Friday, it's a good time to go see a movie. So let's talk about it. Let's first review the tops of the box office for this week. At number 1 for the second week in a row, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles flips its way to $28 million. At number 2, Guardians of the Galaxy flying in at $25 million. And at number 3, the new comedy, Let's Be Cops, took in $17 million. Well, we're talking today about The Expendables 3, the third installment of the franchise, which began back in 2010, featuring the who's who of action film heroes. I would explain the plot line, but, I don't think anyone really cares when it comes to a Sylvester Stallone action film. In this case, that's too bad. This film reminds me of how important it is to have a storyline. This movie felt like it was made to simply have a class reunion where most of these action heroes have about 5 words of dialogue, if not just a shot of their face to satisfy their fans. I really wanted to like this movie. My favorite person was our bad guy, played by Mel Gibson. Sly must have taken some actual time to write his role. At over 2 hours long, I felt cheated out of more action scenes and greater banter between these characters. Yes, I'm giving this 2 out of 4 clicks. Wait for it to come on DVD, which should be any minute now.
2 clicks, Scotty. Hold it back, brother. Tell us about the DVD releases for those who are looking to stay in this weekend.
If you're going to stay home, on the DVD front is The Amazing Spider-Man 2, featuring Andrew Garfield and Jamie Foxx. The thriller The Quiet Ones, and Fading Gigolo, actually featuring Woody Allen, but directed by John Turturro. This was in limited release. My suggestion is the Spider-Man 2.
I love that they put the Amazing Spider-Man, so it makes you call it amazing.
I know.
Someone had their thinking caps
I think that's
on.
what the actual comics were called, The Amazing Spider-Man. I know Marvel Studios wanted to stick more to the titles of the actual comic books without, changing us out of that too. I know, always thinking.
What are we looking at for next week?
Next week, we're going to check out When the Game Stands Tall. This is that movie about De La Salle out in Concord, who had an undefeating record, and more about the family of football, especially at that age group in high school, and how that affects you going into college.
Perfect, just in time for the football season.
Yes, exactly.
All right, and Scotty, if people would like to get a hold of you, how can they do that?
They can get onto Facebook. They can get onto our KRNV website. Look it up. Type up me a little email saying, Scott, check this out. And I'll go check it out.
He'll do it. He will do it. All right, Scotty, thank you so much for being with us. We go to Tim now with a quick look at our forecast. Hi, Tim.
Good morning to you, Melissa. We have mainly sunny skies out there right now. The winds will be picking up as we go through the next several hours here, so we're going to take a look at your forecast in just a minute.
One more show after this. One more.
Quick, somebody give me some peanut butter.
Somebody give me some peanut butter. Do you know that I have, how much oh, look at this. Look at that shot.
There it is right there. I saw this on the internet, and first thing that came to mind was, get some peanut butter. Quick, hurry.
That's so cute. There is a video of somebody feeding a dog peanut butter through the. Is that where you thought about that?
No, I just saw the tongue, and I thought what I would do is just grab a big slob of peanut butter and just hit the tongue with it.
Someone did it. It's on YouTube of a guy who's feeding. I think it's a dog or a bear. It may have been at a zoo, feeding peanut butter to this tongue through this hole, and it's like he's just like.
I'm going to go look that up.
That is hilarious.
Oh, my gosh. Woo! Got to get Oliver in on the new show. So good. The man knows everything about everything when it comes to going out and partying. Everyone should know Oliver X. I'm sorry.
Wake up, Melissa.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I know you've been busy.
Woo!
Sounds like it was a crazy week.
You know what I think the thing is too though is that it's it's no different when it comes to waking up or whatever. It's that those 2 hours are so labor intensive, mind labor intensive up here. Moving, what's that? It's like you have to be, your brain has to be on, and then to come out and.
I gotcha.
Welcome back, everybody. Friday means everybody's looking towards the weekend. What is the weather going to be like? Meteorologist Tim Studebaker joins us with a few answers.
And I think you're going to like how the weekend looks. We just have to get through today's winds first, and then we're going to have a gorgeous weekend with plenty of sunshine and really comfortable temperatures, too. Not too hot out there.
Love it.
It's perfect.
Love it. All right. Do we have a picture for today?
We do, yeah. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. It is a beautiful one. This is Lake Almanor. If you have not been here before, oh, this is a gorgeous spot. I actually camped here with Chief Meteorologist Brandon Woolley and a few other people from the station, and it looks like Antonia, who you just saw a little while ago on our Viewer Voice segment, she also has been to this campground, and she took a picture of it. Thank you so much, Antonia, for sending this in to us. It's right around dusk, it looks like, maybe even, I'm not sure which direction I'm facing, so it's either dusk or dawn, but it's either sunrise or sunset. It doesn't matter. It is gorgeous out there. So thank you again, Antonia. KRNB News 4 on Facebook if you want to go check out that picture and more. It's our cover photo. Windy for the day today. Those winds are not out there really for most of us yet, but they're going to be picking up through the day. Mostly sunny skies as well, and over into northeastern Nevada, a chance for some showers and storms, the Elko area and other parts of northeastern Nevada. 80 degrees out there right now in town. We have calm winds. We have lots of sunshine and 18% humidity. Over across western Nevada, 77 in Carson City, 85 in Smith Valley, 70 in Truckee, and 66 in Incline Village right now. Again, lots of sunshine for the western part of the state as well as up into the Sierra, but there are still some showers over in northeastern Nevada. That's the area that has any chance to see showers and storms today. We have this low that has been dipping down over the last day or so. So you remember yesterday it was breezy. Today that low gets even closer. So we're going to see stronger winds out there as compared to yesterday. And again, the chance for showers and storms in northeastern Nevada. Then that low continues to move off to the east. And as it does so, the winds will start to ease heading into the weekend. Lots of sunshine too. And temperatures below average for this time of year too as we head into your Saturday. We're up around the 70-degree mark for a lot of the Lake Tahoe area today. 74 at South Lake Tahoe, 10 to 15 mile-per-hour winds gusting to 35. Lots of sunshine, a few high thin clouds as that low makes its way to our north. 85 in Dayton today, 88 in Yerington. Up to the north and east, a chance for showers and storms there, and temperatures into the 80s. We're still seeing some showers out there. In fact, 15 to 25, gusting to 35 for the wind speeds. And again, about 20 to 30, gusting to 40 for western Nevada today. So it is going to be on the windy side. That includes northeastern California, too. Herlong at 83 degrees, Gerlach at 84 for the high today. So definitely very comfortable out there. 86 in Reno Sparks today. And it's going to be even cooler heading into tomorrow as that low makes its final goodbye for our area. We're going to be around 83 for the high in Reno Sparks, and then temperatures will head back up toward the seasonable normals or seasonable averages for this time of year. Lots of sunshine through that 7 day as well. Back to you, Melissa.
All right, Tim, thank you so much for that. We're going to be right back with commentary for you, but first, here is local musician Liam Kyle Cahill and his song, One Spark. Stay with us. Thank you, Brady. So you're going to be in South Lake, tonight.
Mm-hmm. And tomorrow.
So you're doing the calendar shoot up there at Tahoe?
Yeah, we're doing it at Zephyr.
In Zephyr?
And it's like a very dance-themed. It's not, it's not a normal sports calendar one because I just don't feel like Reno's ready for that. I feel like it's dance-themed, so it appeals to both men and women, and it's going to be cool.
That's right. That's right. You did the other one for the Gold Rush.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking, didn't you already do one? But I forgot. You're all over the place, Antonia.
I know.
If you did not know, Antonia was a Gold Rush girl. She's a Gold Rush alum now for the San Francisco 49ers.
She calls Gold Rush.
What's that?
That they call us Gold Rush.
Gold Rush. She was at the last Super Bowl when the 49ers went up against the Ravens.
Oh, no, that last bit I did not know.
I still love Melissa, though.
You what?
Ravens. I still love you, but not the Ravens.
Yeah.
Any
The
pictures
Ravens.
or videos of that we can go see?
Yeah, where's the pics, Tony?
From what? From the
the
Super
Gold
Bowl?
Rush days.
Some of them are on my Facebook from stuff people have tagged me in, but I just don't post them.
Why not?
Because that's weird.
They're cute. She's like this.
Nothing weird about that. I think it'd be entertaining.
I don't post pictures of myself, period.
And welcome back, everybody. Has President Obama been downplaying the threat of radical Islamists for the past 5 years? Mark Hyman takes a look at that at your today's Behind the Headlines.
The gunman was dressed in a military uniform. He was a devout Muslim who opposed U.S. policy in Afghanistan. When the opportunity presented itself, he sprayed a large crowd with gunfire, leaving the ground littered with dead and wounded. When it occurred the other day in Afghanistan, it was labeled a terror attack. But when Major Nadal Hassan carried out a similar attack at Fort Hood, the Obama administration called it workplace violence. Kind of like coworkers fighting over who would get the last donut in the office break room. The president's been downplaying the threat of radical Islamists for the past 5 years. Now, I'm not criticizing all Muslims or Islam in general, just those intolerant extremists who dishonor their religion by gladly chopping off the heads of non-believers. Earlier this year, the president arrogantly dismissed the threat of ISIS, calling it a JV team. Well, the JV team may topple Iraq. It appears likely Obama will leave to the next president even worse conditions in Iraq, Afghanistan, Israel, and elsewhere than what he inherited in 2009. He began his presidency with his notorious apology tour, telling Islamists, "It's not you, it's us. We're to blame." He insisted America shared blame for everything from century-old religious wars to European colonialism. But his remarks, like his foreign policy, have ignored the reality of a growing threat. To post this on Facebook or Twitter, go to BehindTheHeadlines.net. I'm Mark Hyman.
All right, stay with us. We're going to be back with a look at your viral video. Plus, the first Listen Friday for today, we have Liam Kyle Cahill Taylor. Take a listen.
Bricks, it's stones, it's sticks, they break our bones. We get
Hey, can you guys, can we come into this block with a little bit of music, and then I'll do finally here on the forum. Oh no, we've got the viral first. No, we don't. We have the mantees first. Can we do a little bump in with a little bit of music and a sky cam, and then I'll say, welcome back, everybody. You've been listening to da-da-da-da. Okay. Sounds good.
Hello.
Buongiorno. Come vai?
I don't know how to say it.
Tutta
Is it
bene? Tutta bene? Mm-hmm. Meet Kama the surfing pig.
What?
Yes, honey.
The surfing pig?
How do you find out that your pig can surf? That's what I want to know. How did that happen? All of a sudden, she dragged with her little mouth your surfboard over to the pool, dropped it in, and then got on top, and started pushing with one of her little pedals. What do you call it? She got a foot.
Pedals?
Hoof.
Pedals? Melissa, you're awesome.
Did I ever tell you there's one time when we were in San Francisco, back when I lived in San Francisco, I will never forget this. I've got cute feet, but let's just go ahead and put that out there, okay? And we were out at nighttime, far too late at nighttime, and we were walking down the streets of San Francisco, and this homeless guy came by, and he was looking at my shoes, and I was like, I said, what are you looking at? You like my shoes? And he's like, I said, you think my feet look good or something like that? And he goes, those aren't feet. Those are hooves like that. And I was like, oh, my God. I laughed about it. I still laugh about it to this day. This guy was just like, not even close, lady. And I only say that because I know I have cute feet. It's okay. I just go ahead and call them hooves if you want to.
You have cute feet?
I have cute feet.
That's nice. See, another reason why you're just my woman crush.
See? Tony? I love me some
There is
Tony.
no such thing as cute feet.
There is such thing.
You haven't seen
Ugly feet, and I
mine.
would be super
You haven't
happy
seen my hooves.
to have normal looking toes. Mine all go in different directions. Like, they're signing at you.
Yeah.
Because you
My
don't
feet
have
are weird. It's like one of my toes kind of like bends and goes underneath one of my other toes. I don't know what's going on there.
Someone thought one of mine was broken. He's like, ew, gross, what happened? It's true.
Welcome back, everyone. All show long, you have been listening to Liam Kyle Cahill and his song, One Spark. If you're interested in hearing more from him, you can find him at liamkylecahill.com. He's also got a show coming up August 23rd, 7 p.m. at the Alley in Sparks. Love it. Thanks, Liam, for sharing music. Finally, here on the forum, have you ever tried surfing and you just think, you know what, it's too hard to do?
I've never even tried it.
I've never tried it myself. Today's viral video shows you that you can still be inspired. That is if you want to put yourself next to a pig. This is Meet Kama, surfing pig. He and his owner, Kai Holt, surfed together in Hawaii. Holt says one day Kama fell into the pool and he was surprised to find out that he could swim. So he knew he was able to surf as well. Put him on the board, and guess what? There you go. 2 million views already. You can find this on our Facebook page if you'd like to share. All right, everybody, have a great day. We will see you back here on News 4 at noon.
I can't decide which I want more. There's this machete that looks pretty cool, or this collapsible baton.
Machete. Always machete.
But I already have a couple of machetes. I don't have a collapsible baton.
It just depends on where it rates on the badass meter.
Yeah, totally.
On the pure badassery meter, I'd have to go with the machete.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a machete, Tony?
Yeah, the Bear Grylls one.
There's a girl machete.
Well, no,
what is it, like pink or something? I don't get it.
It's not a girl one. It's Bear Grylls. He has a line of machete,
okay.
or he has a line of stuff. I mean, it's technically my husband's, but I use it
Brother, for your help.
Mm-hmm.
for quests.
I was about to say, do I want to know what you use it for? It's like you're starting to scare me now.
I mean, it just looks really cool.
Rich has one that we take camping with us. I'm always freaked out about it because it's super sharp. It's in a leather case, but I'm always like, what the kids pull it out once, there goes a finger, you know?
Uh-huh.
So I always
But
keep
that's so
it
cool.
like,
We take machete camping.
yeah. He's got like this little box of his military stuff, like, you know, how to do a fire, all this kind of stuff. I don't know. It's emergency stuff, whatever. But next to it is this big machete with a little leather case that's put in it. I'm like, when are we ever going to need a machete? But it's the day he forgets it. I guarantee you, we're going to be stuck in some crazy swamp and need to cut our way out. I'm just saying.
Uh-huh.
Now, when you
We'll
consider
find ourselves in a swamp.
I grew up near the Everglades, so if I wanted to go camping, I needed a machete, or there wasn't going to be a trail.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Did you guys know you could start a fire with a gum wrapper and a battery?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I saw that the other day. It was so cool. You put one metal on one, like the metal part on one end, and then one on the other, and it just whoop, starts the flame.
That is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, you have to be careful with it because I can get out of hand quickly. But yeah, it's a super easy way to start a fire.
See,
I'm
all of these little hacks. I love the hacks.
Don't show that to your kids.
Yeah.
Don't let my kids find out about this. I'll have you know something. This is my little fun fact for you. Did you know those glow sticks? You know the luminol that's inside the glow sticks?
Yeah.
It will not hurt your eye if it gets into it. Do you know how I know that?
How?
Last time we went camping, Lucy had her glow stick and was doing this.
Uh-huh.
And it busted open and went pop. And she had luminol all over her son like this, and it went into her eyes, and I was freaked out, thinking, "Oh my God, we have to take her to the hospital." And it says right on there, it's okay to be in the eyes. It could be a little bit burning, sensation. We have a fly in here, but it will not hurt you. Excuse me. Hold on a second.
If you ingest it, will you die?
Here go Melissa Shaolin style.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay, let me tell this story real quick, then I gotta go. So you see all the stuff behind me here? I let people bring in all sorts of toys and decorate back here. So a couple of kids were in here, really cute kids, and they were playing with all the stuff, and I let them play with it. That's fine. When they left, apparently Mom told them that was bad, and they had to come back and apologize. So I see a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old with their heads hung, and they come shuffling in here, and here was the apology. And then they quickly hustled out, leaving me sitting here wondering, what was that? I had no idea what they were talking about or that they were told to apologize to me, but
I love that. Last weekend, 2 weekends ago, we were in Lake Almanor. We were on a boat, and Rich, my husband, had convinced Liam that it was illegal to go pee-pee in the lake. Okay? So he's like, I have to go. I said, just go in, like, whatever. Well, anyways, Rich says, what are you doing, Liam? And Liam's like, pee-pee, and Liam's like, get back in. And so Liam, whatever, comes back in. Here comes one of the sheriff boats, and Rich is like, get down, Liam, get down. Here, give you a. Well, he got so freaked out. I tried to tell him it was a joke, but he got so freaked out that night he had a dream. Woke me up in the middle of the night screaming, crying that the sheriff's department had come and arrested him because he'd gone pee-pee in the lake.
Oh, that is hilarious.
It's the things we do to our kids that it's wrong. It's wrong. I wrote it down in his book, because I know it's going to be a funny story later, but I felt so bad for him. He was convinced that the sheriff's department was going to take him to jail because he went pee-pee in the lake and the whole night. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, I'm a firm believer in convincing kids of crazy stuff. It's like, I remember when I was a kid, I convinced my little sister that the word go was a cuss word, and if she said it around my mom, she'd get in trouble. And she went the whole day without saying it until, like, it was very later on in the day. She accidentally said it, and then she immediately started crying because she knew she was going to get in trouble. My mom's looking at her like, what in the world is going on? And I'm, like, crying laughing at this point.
What's the things we do? So bad.
We were building a house, and I convinced one of my nieces. She asked me why there are different color wires. I said, well, the white wire's for the white lights, the yellow wire's for the yellow porch light, and on I went. Time she was 17 years old, she looked at me and said, hey, yes, Uncle Glenn is full of it, okay?
That's so funny.
Yeah. Yes. I'm a firm believer in lying to children.
The stories run rampant in my house as well, I have to say, but we love it. And we're going to continue it until they don't believe anymore, just because we can. And that's it. If that makes me a bad parent, then prosecute me. That's it. That's the way it's going to go in my house.
Agreed.
Have a great weekend, everybody. I hope it's safe, and I hope to see you back here on Monday. And I apologize because Monday was probably going to be as crazy as well, but things will start to settle down soon.
It is what it is.
All right.
It's fun.
See you then.
Have a great weekend, you guys.
Bye, guys.
See ya.